this century since 1999 when they were the Fighting Wally Zerbiaks.
And yeah, with Wally, wonderful Wally in terms of his team. I'm sure he's going to keep an eye on this game, but pretty soon in this game.
They score in bunches, one of the top scoring teams in the ACC. The baseline jumper threaded by Jaden Toombs. The team that many people wondered, they didn't win their conference tournament. Did they belong? Well, they're here in Dayton, and a block. Jerron Pierre, the transfer from Jacksonville State Conference Player of the Year last year, no good. Toombs down low with the putback. Woolfolk flips it back out to Skaljak, playing with that heavily taped right wrist. It's his non-shooting hand, as it shows you right there.
Third team All-MAC this year.
Flies in, Skaljak scoops it up.
Yeah, you notice 3 Miami players already on the board.
Transit! Oh! Skaljak pipes it in.
The lefties just know how to play basketball, don't they? Nice little short jumper right there. I am a wannabe lefty. I'm a righty.
I thought that was when you were a pitcher, you wanted to be a lefty.
Yeah.
Miller, the 3, short. Yigatolu, down low, easy money.
Force Miami to stop that. Not quite sure how you're going to get a stop on it. There we go.
Atlason, his 3, it's short, long rebound into the hand of Byers. Suter thought about it for a moment. Look at the 5-out offense at the moment. Elmer right in the eye of Toombs, connects.
It's green light central right here.
Shooter's paradise. Miami, strong baseline take. It's Pierre that goes with the reverse.
Yeah, but they're going to mix it up with the SMU.
And Jermaine O'Neal Jr. for SMU, number 7. O'Neal Jr., quick closeout, goes right to the cup. Atlason denies him. And somehow, it's Justin Kirby, the freshman, that comes down with the board.
I know I'm repeating myself, but the 4 red shirts.
Skaljak gets the bounce and it drops in.
Taking a lot of 3s, but are they all good 3s is the question.
That's a good point. Sometimes there's a lot of enthusiasm and energy in this building as Toombs calmly puts in the 2. He's got 6 points, 3 of 3. It's size and athleticism that Miami, quite frankly, doesn't see a whole lot of in the MAC. Elmer for 3, that's good!
Let him know in terms of his defensive effort, then Elmer comes back from long range.
Warm on him.
The rim blocked his shot just then. He was so close and so far underneath.
Elmer on the other end, oh yes!
Somebody's lighting it up. I got it in before you.
BJ Davis-Ray, that's another turnover. Crowd on their feet.
Pretty.
Shooter tried to throw it in somehow.
So he can get its teammate to catch up to it. That is just a very, very smart basketball.
Coach Steele said after the game it was about decompressing but not letting that loss linger. His message to his team, be the same group we have been all year. Keep the energy, keep the joy. Guys, he said this team has embraced that mindset coming in tonight. You can see it out on the court.
Thanks, Jenny Pierre, able to quiet the crowd. SMU, this is one of those grooves for Elmer at the moment. Byers stepping through. Woolfolk not shy at all. His shot misses everything. Suter chases it down, 10 on the shot clock. Suter backing things down, 4 to shoot. Skaljak has to jack it. Oh, he finds the bottom of the well.
It's carrying back to the defensive end where they're ganging up in the middle of the floor, keeping red shirts right here so they can't get to the paint that easily.
Washington knifing through the lane, a beautiful finish. It's the 5-out and the capability of 5 shooters is the threat everywhere. Skaljak hits another one. Elmer and Skaljak have combined for 26 of Miami's 28 points. Pierre, the drive, stops on a dime, ball on a string, what a shot. Pierre, that tight handle, check. On-ball defense, applauded by this crowd. Toombs down low, up and over the post, continues to punish the Red Hawks.
But effective nonetheless. Little zone look here by SMU.
Byers catching fire over the hands of Miller.
To stop the outside shooting, if they can get there, you have problems rebounding the basketball, but Miami just continues to rip.
Miller, his 3, what a response on the other end as they trade bucket for bucket.
See if they're going to flash anybody into that post, or they're just going to go long range.
Byers, no good. Perry, what a rebound. 3 on the outside, it's Kirby who drops it in.
I think you got to keep going to the basket.
Igatolu quickly sandwiched Miller. Clean look. His three, back-to-back threes for Miller. He's starting to dial in. Suter can't get to it in time. Chased into the corner by Miller. Rifles a fastball to Walters. Washington pocket pass. Igatolu. Oh, the vision from Washington. Miller, separation, step through, the fancy footwork, gets the friendly bounce.
In that wide open lane, gives you the opportunity. Here's that step, that's legal. I'm not sure. They are really Miami packing the paint down low to keep the post.
Byers, another outside look. Oh, some beautiful string music. Much pressure on your weak side defensive rotation to get out to the shooters.
The other thing, you could basically get a little 2-for-1 action. Oh!
Byers, are you kidding me? He's a walking fireball. Pierre turning the corner with all-wheel drive, lays it in.
Very hard. And here's that post-up I was just talking about. Go to the basket with it.
Igatolu, it's like a mini hoop for him.
Have a look over here. Here's the post-up down deep. You just can't stop it. He's too big.
Byers sent to the floor, and you feel as though Miami needs to put something on the board here. Wolfel, pump fake, outside. Skaljak fakes the pass, still hanging on to the orange. Inside, Suter, not free, takes the contact. Pierre lost the ball. Toombs able to pick it up and puts it in.
It's a save play by Toombs just then.
He will be potentially good to go if they get this victory and take on Tennessee. The Toombs show continues.
Yeah, another look to the post. They're alternating their bigs right now. Whoa, watch out.
Suter's got to be careful. Nearly gambled and picked up the foul. Walters, the three to cut the lead to 2. What a shot. James Sarator says that was clean as well, too. Inside, Walters the catch, pirouette, can't finish. Walters, the benefactor of the bounce, puts it right in. They have yet to make one in the second half, 0 for 3. They haven't attempted that many, keep that in mind.
Nice cut here.
Washington down the lane, closes the lid.
And so here you have it down here. Watch the cut to the basket, right down the middle. They're all leaving right now, too.
It's 25 degrees outside. The dish from Suter. Byers, contested three. Sent to the floor. Oh, my goodness.
Now, this is another. Here's that diagonal. Remember I said they have to cut the floor in half and not allow the ball to go around the horn?
Byers with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. Adlison, a cut. What a find from Suter. Leading scorer and point guard Evan Ipsaro out for the year in early January. Adlison, oh, from the Northern Lights, he connects. And it's strength on strength when you talk to these two coaches. SMU knows they have the size advantage. Travis Steele and company know they have the depth and the shooting. Offensive rebound. Washington, pump fake, picks up the foul.
Take that hit, little ball fake, and finish it off. Gets a nice friendly roll up there on the rim. They change of pace with this zone right now, making Miami think.
Adlison inside, outside, Skaljak, pump fake, long 2, sets his feet, it's good. Wolfolk pounding it away, trying to work against Toombs, spinning with the left hand. Oh, that's delightful.
Wow, did he ever know where he wanted to get on the floor?
Get the sense this place is ready to erupt. Skaljak for 3. Oh, you got it! Which is their largest lead of the game. Pierre been rather quiet in the second half. Spinning, able to roll it in. Looking for their first NCAA tournament victory this century.
They like this matchup going to the basket.
Pierre, tight walk in the baseline. Miami been so much more efficient from outside in the second half. Kirby uses the body. 40% from 3. Pierre is at the last 2 buckets for SMU this time. Working the angle, able to pick up the foul. Little window shopping will send him to the line.
Who has to stay away with the foul trouble.
Now, Jim, that's the 4th foul. Miami scoreless for nearly the last 2 minutes. Skaljak throws the ball in front of him, falling away. Can't find the angle. Rebound SMU.
Nice job by Miller in the break here.
Pierre hustling towards the cup, rises, goes right by Byers. Felt the nerves rise a little in this crowd here. Adlison gets the pass, walled off by SMU, the three on the outside. Elmer delivered.
Elmer was lighting it up in the first half. He's 5-7 from the three-point stripe. So I'll have to double check my sources.
Atlason flips it up, no good. Suter comes in for the offensive rebound.
Good no shot there.
Elmer from the deep end. Oh! Toombs, the shot put, it's good. Really slow to get down the floor. He's hobbling. That 3-2 strong. Toombs the rebound. Washington trying to will himself down the floor. Miller knifing through the lane. Left hand off the glass. 7-point game.
And they have a couple of quick hitters in them like NC State did last night.
Miller, mid-range two, no good. Toombs the rebound, puts it right back in. Miami also has 5 ball handlers as well, too. They've been adept on the perimeter. Baseline, oh! Brought the roof down! Under 40 seconds left, SMU has to hustle here. Miller heaves a three. That's good. Arrow favoring you after this quick three.
Nice decision, too, by Miller to cross right there because 2 guys jumped him from Miami's perspective.
All for this.
They belong.
It's a Miami moment.